What up, people? It's your boy, Master Chudy, out here with another comic review. So, hope everybody had a great Christmas yesterday. Got a gift that I thought was pretty good, and I'm well rested. So, I thought I'd get back into reviewing this last comic from last week I purchased. Of course, Nightwing number 35, The Untouchable. So, we have a new villain in the house, and a new direction, and of course, a new author in Sam Humphries, and I think he does a good job in this. But the cover itself is pretty good. We have all the Bloodhaven casinos. We have Nightwing. Then inside his silhouette, we have the new villain. And on his right, we have this shark guy who comes in. But of course, the Bloodhaven police chief right here, or police officer, detective. Yeah. So I think this is a pretty good cover. So let's get into it. So of course, we have the opening picture, which I think is fine. We just see Nightwing falling from the sky. And, this guy's giving exposition that, I know who you are, Nightwing. I see Nightwing. You're a detective hero, and you're a wingless wonder. You're playing a Trump's game. I can see things you'll never see. Corruption is the crystallization of the human heart. Can you really fight that? So, yeah. But meanwhile, Nightwing is responding to a disturbance. But meanwhile, we cut back to Bloodhaven Casino. We see these guys here. So everybody here, we see this old woman. We just see this grandmother's like, oh, come on, you Weisenheimer. Don't try flirting with me. I'm old enough to be your grandma. And it's like, you'd be surprised, Pamela, and you didn't answer my question. Right now, I just want to enjoy my vacation. So, we just see, I get out of South Dakota once a year, and all my friends are being so bored. Let's cut loose and have some fun. And we just see, you try G-string waffle palace? It's like, Guppy? It's like, yeah, I love it. And then she's asking this old woman, it's like, are you a movie star? Pam, you want more than fun, don't you? I can see it clear as day. You want your friends to be afraid of you. And she's like, excuse me? And he's like this, like, you know it, deep inside I'm right. Pamela, look, I can give you what you want. That's easy, but you have to do something for me. That's the deal, Pamela. Now, all I need you to do is, and he just whispered something. It's like, what? So something happens, they play a card. I think they're playing blackjack. It's like, your turn, man. And we just see, oh, shaking the knife. She just stabs him in the hand. Ah! You just see something's wrong with her, definitely. And then screaming out in pain. And we just see, I got him, Pam. Be the woman you want to be. So, and then all of a sudden she just stabs this dude in the neck. And she's looking crazy. And this dude is like cross-eyed. I can't blame him, but dang. But I like this small silhouette of this guy just watching the chaos as he controls everything. But back to the main thing, Nightwing is chasing these cars. There's a high-speed chase in a limo Hummer. And everybody's like, these dudes are congratulating themselves. It's like, go limp. So Nightwing saves this guy who's about to be hit. And then they're just celebrating, to murder. He's like, what's that? Boom, Nightwing's like this. League of Limousine Assassins. Hello, I'm here to ruin your good time. So Nightwing just busts in. Look at this shot. Bam, that's pretty nice. So it's like, Rose. It's like, Rose? It's like, Rose. It's like, Rose? And you just see, come on. I'll rip your head off. It's like, catch, Nightwing. Throws a... It's like... so she throws a grenade. Nightwing is like, oh, nice pitch. Bam, just smacks it back. He's like, no, abandon limo. Boom. And I think that's somebody flying out. And he's like, ugh. It's like, you make a better shield than assassin. It's like, shut up. Maybe I like rosé. And you just, it's like, can't afford champagne. It's like, oh. It's like, hang on. You should have held a cab, crime fighter. It's a pretty nice action. We go back there. Robbie, are we? And then he gets shoved through the glass. Bam. It's like, Knife is like, give me that. It's like, stop. Boom. And so he crashes it into a tree. It's like, I love the justice tree. It's like, it fills me with a good feeling. Reminds me of the first time I ever saw Bloodhaven. The city's changed, but the tree has stayed the same. Back when I wasn't Nightwing, I was Robin. And then we just see him remembering Batman, talking about the tree. It's like, this is a historic landmark, the site of the first colonial court. It's over 700 years old. It's like making a career of not doing anything, I was told. And then you just see Nightwing like, did you know? And then you just see the detective right here. He's like, yeah. It's like, he's like, yeah, first colonial court, Jacob DeWitt. We all learned about it in grade school, so they just keep talking. But we also realize in the background that the mayor doesn't like vigilantes. And Nightwing is bad for business, and he's bad for Bloodhaven. He's like, yeah, I noticed. He- And he just busting up that casino with Blockbuster and Raptor was not my best move. But the detective's like, the mayor's an idiot. By the way, you did good here. Now go before. I know she's right, but still it stinks. Like, okay, but wait, this leak doesn't look right. It's like, fine, fine, I'll look into it. Scram. So Detective Sabota didn't always like me, but you know how it goes. I saved her life. She saved mine. So yeah. So meanwhile, Nightwing is living in this gym, and you just see a nice thing of him just meditating in ice in an ice bath, and he's just thinking about how Blade he was home, and he's trying not to be like Bruce. And he's like, I used to. It's like basically why did I pause? But anyway, he's like now living in this place and he doesn't want to be like Bruce, and an infinite stream of Wayne Tech money just makes me all Nightwing, no Dick Grayson. I use the last of it on this place and my new business. So everything hurts, my skull, my ribs, my. And he's like, why do I do this to myself? And he's like, oh, it's 5 a.m. already. So he's now. He's like, I'm an entrepreneur now. Welcome to my corporate headquarters, Grayson Cross Train Studio. Interesting. And these people are knocking. It's like Nightwing in the back, business in the front. I like that. I like that he's got his own front. But anyway, he only has 3 students. It's like, great. I thought I'd have more word of mouth by now. It's like, good morning, everyone. Sorry, I'm late. I'm a couple minutes late. It's like, finally. It's like, first of all, you just see this pushover woman like this. Like, first of all, you're 10 minutes late. Second of all, I only do private classes. Who the hell are these people? And the guy in the background is like, sheesh, what the heck, man? It's like, Bruce never taught me customer service. What would Alfred say? They just say, madam, ma'am, I believe there must be some confusion. And you just see, like, fine, fine, I get it. Here. And he's like, what the heck is this? And it's like, oh, it's a bribe. It's like, I don't take bribes. And it wouldn't be fair to the whole class. I mean, it's like, stupid brainless bonehead. I'm posting a bad review online. And Nightwing's like, oh, there goes my word of mouth. And you just see this guy's like saying, it's called gratuity, bro. Everyone does it in Bloodhaven. And it's like, not me. It's like, not me. It's like, then you must not be around for you. It's like, I'm not. Catch. So he throws like 45.4 kg at him. It's like, your upper body sucks. And it's like, I'm an exotic dancer, Kid Delicious, but call me Wallace. And just always looking to crush that last ounce of body fat. This is hardcore. It's like, you don't pay me to go easy on you. Your turn. You work out your arms. It's like boxing classes. And you just see show off. It's like, I'm Helen trying to get on the Bloodhaven hockey team, hoping for an advantage wherever I can get it. And we just see, doing his thing. Saying, good, I'm glad you're motivated because you're in my house now, and I'm about to kick your ass. So we just see that Detective Sabota is telling him about something. It's like, oh, come on, man, it's freezing out here. It's like, and we just see this shark thing called Guppy. It's like, what are you, the sea butcher trying to sneak up on me? Listen, it wasn't me. It was the old lady. I ain't guilty of that wacko casino murder. Look into my eyes. You think I could? It's like, stop. We have the surveillance footage. I've been tracking you all day, Guppy. Shouldn't you have stopped by the pharmacy? It's like, please, my dad is very sick, and I'm the only one who could take care of him. The casino guy in the white suit and indoor sunglasses, who is he? And Jesse comes like, no clue. It's like, you went to jail. You want jail time on parole violation? Oh, him. Generous guy, met him tonight. We're not friends. Met him outside the monastery underneath the little drawbridge. And we just see, basically saying about this dude that he met. And he's like saying, oh, the dude also allowed. And he's like, oh, may I say, you also look shredded. And you just see how much protein you do in the morning. Is it steroids? I bet it's steroids. And Nightwing's trying to do his Batman, like, look, man. He's like, okay, chill out, dude. This just bro talk. You know what? You ain't got bros? He told me like 9 different names. Is all I could remember. And it's like, what else? So this guy in the glasses like this, like he said he had been depriving himself for too long, wanted to see how the city had changed, and it was all on his tab. It's like, who was I to argue? He and I had a lot in common, you know. We were just a couple of charming smooth talkers sharing a night on the town. Bloodhaven, where a bum can feel like a king, right? And we just, it's like, the man. They like to talk. It's like, what did he say? So they just toast, and he's like saying, well, What the hell didn't he say? He went on he was on a real diatribe. A lot of fun it was, but none of it made sense. Like a man's heart may never be bigger than its corruption. Just see. Then at the casino, 1 second we're gambling with the old lady next. Knife, stab, blood, murder. Then turn around. It's like then turn around and the dude is gone. Like no trace of him. People yelling, security with guns. I didn't steal a cent, I swear. And it's like, what did he whisper? It's like, what did he whisper to the old lady before? She's like, wait, now I remember some of the names he told me. Ginsburg was one, and Marshall, and Ellison. It's like, it's like, are you listening to me, Wingless Wonder? So, oh, this is the judge. It's like, elsewhere Supreme Court justices. They're all judges, and we just see that Dick's blood is running cold. It's like this, and he remembers like the sting of salt water hits my nose when I'm feeling and drowning. It's like, I've seen this once before. It's like, Batman, look, it's like another gold casino chip. When I once went to Hudson University, twice I tried to stop him, and twice I failed. 12 people died. The blackjack dealer, 13. 13. The blackjack dealer makes it 13, and it's all my fault. It's him again. It's the judge. Then we just see, can you hear me, Nightwing? I know you'll come for me, and they put all the stops to find me. I'm close to you now. Closer than you know. So meanwhile, on the rooftop of the police department, we see that he's talking to Detective Sabota Nightwing, and we just see, yeah, his dad was King's surgeon, some old school bad guy mutated by an aquatic amulet or something dumb like that. We can't get much out of the old lady. She's in shock. Can't believe what she did. What she did. Can't explain it. 1 minute she's a grandmother of 8. Not even a parking ticket on her record. The next minute, well, I bet her friends are afraid of her now. Sex Sabota, did she have a gold chip on her? One that doesn't belong to any casino? And we just see Sabota's like, how'd you know that? It's like, it's not about her. It's not about her, isn't it? There's something you're not telling me. Do you know who he is and how to stop him? And then we just see Nightwing's like, I'm not a miracle worker. It's like, just a crime fighter. The bigger the crime, the harder I have to fight. And she's like, have you given up? No. No, I said, not yet. And we just see Nightwing's like, no. As in never. Nice. She's a good cop. I should trust her, but I'm ashamed. I know what's in your heart, and I know what you want to do, so the judge is also talking. But we see that it's like, send detectives to St. Jude's Monastery. Now, get the monks talking. I'll just see Nightwing. Just see, basically, this guy, she's about to shoot him, and Nightwing is unbelievable, and she just pulls the trigger. Bam! Nightwing gets shot. He falls, and we see Detective Sabota with the same red eyes as the old woman. And we see Untouchable, Chapter 1, Hunter. Sam Humphries, Bernard Chang is the artist, Marcelo Maiolo is the colors, Carlos M. Manguel is the letterer, Chang and Maiolo did the cover, Yasmin Putri, the variant cover, Brian Cunningham is the group editor, Rob Levin Associate, Chris Conway is the real editor. So here we go. It's a modest start to a new arc. Give it a good 7.5 out of 10. I'm going to keep track of this. I'm glad I got back into it. Looks like it's going to be some good stuff. But once again, thank y'all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notifications. Make sure you're notified. Once again, I do these reviews for you, the people. Just I want to get my reviews out there and hear what y'all got to say. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll definitely have more videos up tomorrow.